I was 4 when I asked my mother if I had a father, 7 when I asked where he was, 11 when I asked if he loved me, and 17 when I asked for the real story. And of course, she said, "What real story?" And I said, "The story about you and Dad. You know, the love story. There's a love story, right?" And there is this pause. I don't know for how long, but it was the kind of pause that comes before saying something that isn't exactly true. The kind of pause that comes before you say good when someone asks how your day was when you bombed a test. That was the kind of pause that hung between us when I asked my mother what the real story was. And she said, "Of course your father was very, very romantic."
Very, very, very. These papers that I just handed back to you guys do not need to use the word very. I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't make you sound any smarter or any more convincing. It's like waving your hands up in the air saying, "Hey, look at me, the writer doesn't know what they're talking about." You guys can do better than this. I believe in you.
My mother told me a lot of stories about my father. One of my favorites is about the time they went to a carnival together. She used to tell it to me when she tucked me in at night with all my stuffed animals. They were tossing baseballs at milk bottles. She knocked down all the bottles with just 2 throws. Of course, she gave him the stuffed elephant she won. And he kept it for a long time, and she forgot about the stuffed elephant. But when she was pregnant with me, he said, "This will be for our baby." I still have that elephant. I used to sleep with it every night. Kind of like my father was close to me somehow. You wanted to see me?
Daisy, you're a really good writer.
Thanks. Runs in the family, I guess. Another one of my favorite stories is a father introducing my mother to his parents. She was so nervous, she spent half the morning picking out her outfit. A black dress with a yellow scarf. She walked with my father up to the front door of his parents' house, and his mother opened the door for them. And his mother was wearing a yellow dress with a black scarf. She hugged my mother and said, "I knew I would like you." Sometimes I wished I could meet her, almost as much as I wanted to meet my father.
Daisy, I think it's best if you transfer to a different class.
You don't want me in your class?
I think it'd be best.
But the best of the stories my mother told me about my father is when he came back from a tour in the Navy. He took my mother to a restaurant on a street where they met. But the restaurant was closed, so they bought hot dogs from a vendor and walked and ate and talked. And then my father realized he loved my mother and asked her to marry him. He didn't have a ring, so he bought my mother a bouquet of daisies. That's the story of where my name comes from.
Honestly, it's just a conflict of interest. I didn't think it would be this difficult to have you in my class.
Difficult? You want to know what's difficult? Growing up without a father, that's difficult.
I'm sorry.
Hearing all these amazing stories about him and then finding out they're not true, difficult.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say, but I'm sorry.
Finding him, getting to know him, telling him about my life, difficult. beyond difficult.
Look, I'm not trying to make this hard for you.
Whether you mean to or not, you are. When I first dated Luke, I thought it would be like in the stories my mother told me. I thought we would fall in love and get engaged, and then actually get married. But it wasn't like that. It was different. Maybe we were older. Maybe we were more cautious. Maybe we wanted different things. Maybe we were just falling in love slowly. I think it was okay that we didn't fall in love the way my parents did. Because a lot of things were the same in the end. But the important ones were different. Sometimes I'm so angry at my mother for telling me all those lies about you. For making me believe that you were somebody that cared about her, about me. And sometimes I think she was right for not telling me about you. The real you.
Look, Daisy, I'm not perfect, but I'm not a monster.
You're my father. You were supposed to be there for my first loose tooth, my high school graduation, my first boyfriend. I just thought you could be around for some part of my life.
Why did you want me to be a part of your life? I don't understand.
I wanted to know you. I wanted a dad.
I'm not a father. At least not a good one. Look, I'm really sorry, but I'm not what you're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Did you even read my paper?
No. Not all of it, no.
Why not?
It's just too difficult.
Yeah, well, that seems to be a problem that we both have lately. I just seem to handle it better.
Hey, how's it going?
Going okay, how are you?
I'm good. What's up?
He's asked me to transfer to a different class.
Because of your paper?
He didn't even read all of it. Said it was too difficult.
Do you think he knows?
No, not yet.
You think he's gonna find out?
I don't know.
I do. He's missed a lot of firsts. He's not gonna miss his first grandchild and his daughter's wedding.
We'll see.
Hey, Daisy. It's me, your father. I read your letter, and I just got your invitation. I just want to let you know that I'm gonna be there, and I'm not missing any more firsts.